Well, actually, I mean, it also
And
sounds kind of like a press release sort of thing. They can just like, you know, here you go, they're out.
I guess.
If they're gonna have the same chips.
Uh, yeah. Anyway, we're live. So welcome. If you stopped by at this Sunday stream. So
Oh,
yeah.
we're already doing it?
Yeah, I don't know. That
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Yeah,
yeah,
it's all right.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Uh, yeah, and let's talk about this guy. This guy right
Well,
there.
I need to tune in to some streams so I can see what you are
Yeah.
pointing to or talking about.
Yeah, you should.
Twitch is better.
Yeah, I think
But I
maybe.
assume you were pointing at me? Were you pointing at me?
Yes, I was.
Okay,
Because
excellent.
this guy had his birthday on Monday.
Yeah.
So happy
Mm-hmm.
birthday. And how old do you feel right now? Or young?
How do I feel? I thought you were gonna ask how old did I get.
No, 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 no. I
I
don't.
feel like appropriately aged, I guess. I don't know. I
Okay.
always feel like I feel older than I am a little bit.
Hmm. Okay.
Or rather, okay, should I say like used to feel like I'm older than I'm actually am in terms of like not like physically, but just like I don't know, psychologically, I guess.
Okay.
But at this point in my life, I don't particularly care how old I am.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
actually,
Exactly. That's why.
it's just kind of like, you know,
Yeah, that's why the
it's
question.
fine.
That's why the question not.
Yeah, I feel appropriate to my um actual age, which is now 26 years old.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. All right.
I was struggling with it a little bit because last year was my birthday was like right in the peak of Corona. Like
Hmm.
everything was closed, all of that stuff. So nothing happened on my birthday. Like there was no birthday basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was joking that we should like skip this year. So like in 2021, I would celebrate my 25th, birthday. So yeah, but I'm actually 26 now.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'm at 19, 20 something right now. So that's
Always 19, 20, yeah.
that's how I feel pretty much.
Mm.
I don't know.
I mean, do you feel that much different between 19, 20, and 26? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I be completely honest, maybe like 5 years older, I feel like also like 25 something something maybe. Then
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, yeah. If I would be like actually
Mm-hmm.
feeling 18, then 19, then
I
I
feel
would
like,
constantly go to clubs or something. I don't know.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was working Saturday. In Estonia, the school break is starting. The autumn school break is starting
Mm-hmm.
on Monday, which is a thing that exists. But I actually completely forgot that it's the thing that exists.
Mm-hmm.
And already this weekend was very busy. Parents, children, bunch of like children's pizza and stuff. Ugh, horrible.
Did you do something? Yeah. Well, did you do anything special for your birthday, or did you?
Well, we kind of did, yeah. I went to have sushi in an actual restaurant because I discovered that ordering
Oh yeah.
sushi, like, sushi delivery is significantly more expensive than eating sushi at a restaurant. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a 10% or 15% more expensive, which is like interesting. I haven't noticed that with other types of food, so I'm not exactly sure what the reason is. But yeah, so I was like, okay, fuck that, we're gonna go and, just have sushi. So yeah, I went with Morris and we went to Yakuza. I don't know, you probably don't know where it is. It's one of the
Yeah.
older places in Tartu, in Tusco shopping center. And yeah, it was wonderful because it was Monday afternoon. Absolutely nobody was there.
Yeah.
So
So,
everything was made very quickly, no, like quickly-ish. Yeah, and like in an hour and a half we were already done. We had some sake,
okay. Yeah.
Have you ever had sake?
I have, yeah.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
comfortable. It's not very strong, so you just kind of drink it, and yeah.
it's
It's also
more,
usually served warm, so it also like
yeah.
makes it feel like it's stronger than it actually is. But it's
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
Speaking of
And
speaking
I've
of
got a
drinks.
bunch of like
Speaking of drinks. Uh I
oh
don't,
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm also drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I did, oh yeah, wait, what's that? Have we seen that before? I feel like every time we have a stream, you have a different drink.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the Estonian starter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
just an
just have a Red Bull.
yeah.
Not sponsored, by the way. Why are we still not sponsored by Red Bull? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I got a bunch of like whatever wishes and stuff for
Hmm.
birthday from people.
Yeah.
Did a thing at work. I'm one of the oldest people at work, which feels very strange because I'm used to being like one of the youngest people.
Hmm.
So I'm actually like
Okay.
crossing the to the other side. Now I'm like, there are a few people who are older than me, like the restaurant manager. She's maybe in her like mid to late 30s. Well, I don't know exactly, but you know, she looks like it.
Okay. Fair.
I don't know, mid 30s. Yeah, let's not go crazy. Yeah, mid 30s. And then there's one lady who works at the bar, who is significantly older than me.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe like close to 40. But yeah, as far as
Uh,
cooking is concerned, like working as a chef, yeah, I'm one of the oldest, if not the oldest person.
that's actually surprising because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
Totally.
feel like
Totally. Vapiano is a very fascinating place to work because, like, when we were at the Yakuza restaurant,
hmm
you know, we could see like staff doing stuff at the bar and in the sitting area. We didn't see the kitchen staff, but you know, we saw other people, and everybody was like, you know, in like late 20s, early 30s kind of
okay.
mm,
Yeah.
age. And they seemed like it, which
hmm
is like, you know, what you kind of would expect because like you don't see a lot of like old kitchen personnel or like restaurant personnel, especially in the kitchen, because chefs usually retire quite early because it's very difficult work.
hmm
Um, but yeah, but this is kind of what I expected. But in my piano, it's mostly children,
Yeah.
mostly like last grade
It's
of the high school
uh,
or like
is the
maybe early college, early
i-
university.
is the some like is the TikTok presence on in Vapiano somehow so strong that all the younglings are discovering
I have
this?
absolutely no idea. European, of course, does all these social media things, and they
Yeah.
do like social media campaigns and stuff.
Okay.
Um, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's just a weird. It's just a different kind of like restaurant, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
People come there to work a lot for the summer. You know, for these 3 4 months. And then like you can also work very infrequently. Like you can work like 5 shifts a month basically,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if you have to. But also you get like the discount at the restaurant itself, so it's nice, you know, if you're going after school, you know, and you want to eat,
Mm.
get like some lunch or very like reasonable prices for employees. On top of all the other different discounts that you get as a Quartal employee and also as a Apollo Group employee,
Yeah,
which is like a whole list of different
that's a
discounts that you have.
yeah.
So I guess yeah, it's just like a hip place for kids to work in,
Mm. Yeah. I've
and I'm just
that's
there to yeah to
just
cook.
yeah, and soon you will have your own TikTok, probably.
Soon I'll have my own what?
Your own TikTok that all the kids are they like doing their in
Mm,
Vapiano or something. I don't know. It's
totally.
yeah. They have to have some kind of an influence on you, right? Then you will discover some teeny apps, I guess, or something. I don't know.
No, I feel like I get along with everyone, honestly.
Yeah. See.
It's kind of hard because I find it hard to understand still Estonian that isn't related to my work.
Mm.
So I sometimes lose like the train of thought that's happening around like in the restroom and stuff, when we are like on a break or something. But yeah, I feel like I'm like
Okay,
getting along with people.
fair enough. Anyhow, we have. Let's talk about like basically. It's not gonna be tech news this week, so because there was a huge Apple event, and yeah, I want to discuss that a little bit for a minute here, and because this event was really exciting to me, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't stream it, but at the same time,
It was exactly on Monday, yeah. It was
yeah,
exactly on my birthday.
yeah, exactly. On your birthday
Yeah.
also, and so it was like, okay, yeah, but yeah, because I wanted to discuss it with you anyway. And the second thing that I wanted to,
Wait, you bought a car? Oh my goodness. Yeah, totally. I haven't heard about it before. Well, congratulations. Ah, yeah, I'm not a car enthusiast, but I mean, cool. New car. hmm So you have a utilitarian philosophy when it comes to a car.
this scene where little my lovely assistant called Melissa Ment.
Yay,
Oh,
Meta was promoted.
yes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that. Now my voice
She's
is.
the person at the set who uses that plastic, like the clapper, the
Yeah. Exactly.
TekTok episode. Oh, what is it? What episode are we on?
37.
37. Take one.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Melissa, for saving our asses. As I was saying, yeah, I was talking about this car, and
Yeah.
I got an electric car. My good friend Kyrylo is finding out about this right now, actually,
Yeah.
and honestly, yeah, we're gonna talk about it later
hmm
a bit, and where to get one for really cheap, because I have a secret source.
Where to
Yes.
get a car for really cheap?
Yes. Well,
Okay. What is it really cheap in a car world?
uh,
I don't even know.
yeah, we will get into it. Well, yeah, you have to compare
Mm.
the same models also. So yeah.
Yeah. It
Uh,
looks good.
I mean,
Shiny. Black.
2018, so 3 years old.
Oh my god, and that's like luxury.
Although,
Basically new.
yeah, well, I always buy used, and this is so
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, new as in like, yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
recent.
yeah, recent. So, by the way, that's why I'm wearing this shirt also today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is the most appropriate right now because yeah, this is pretty much my biggest investment in tech technically yet,
Mm-hmm.
as of yet technically, yeah. So yeah, I see this as a tech purchase pretty much, and when I start to talk about it, you will immediately know why also, because this is filled with technology, and I had
Mm-hmm.
no idea how deep Nissan is into the technology world, and what the hell did I get myself into. Like, yes, there's some problems, and I will talk about those also with this car.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, I'm really excited, and
Yeah, it should be. I'm excited, and I couldn't care less about cars, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited for you.
yeah, and there's so many reasons why I'm excited about this car also. Anyhow, but still, let's talk about this thing called Apple, because there was a huge event right now on Monday, the Unleashed.
Was it huge? I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It was a pretty like a small number of announcements that they made.
Yes, that is very true. But I feel like big in the sense of like exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like big in the sense, yeah, because oh my god, I am loving it so far. And yes, there's some bad things, of course, also. But yeah, I mean, this is okay. Your impressions. I don't know. What do you think about everything so far? Because yeah, we have seen everything pretty much.
I already forgot a little bit what was the order of things happening. But one of the things that, well, the AirPods were announced was kind of a throwaway announcement. Although
Yeah.
it's kind of big because it's like a redesign and like, you know, oh my goodness, it's like
Yeah.
more AirPods Pro. The
Yeah.
thing about that announcement that was not even related to AirPods, which left me confused a little bit. And I think nobody actually caught that. No, I haven't heard anybody talking about it.
Uh-huh.
Was that they introduced a new tier of subscription for Apple Music,
Oh yeah.
which they
Yeah.
called, what was it called?
Voice plan.
Voice plan, right? And
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
I understood it is that like you can only control it with your Siri assistant?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes.
And if so, how
Exclamation
is that
mark.
supposed to work?
Yes. Exclamation mark. That is honestly, that is so weird.
And I just don't understand how it worked like logistically, because like every iPhone has Apple Music app
Yes.
pre-installed. And it's like there, you know, it's the music app.
Yes. But you
So
can't.
if you have this
But
plan,
yeah.
you can't browse the library.
Yes. I think. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the weird part. That is so weird. You can, as far as I can understand it, it's yeah, you can ask Siri to play any music from any Apple Music song,
From the library,
but
yeah,
you
from the
can't go into the app and browse and select like play music.
This was the most
And
baffling announcement of the
yeah,
presentation. I was like,
yes. So you're giving them technically like a neutered like a worse app.
okay. Okay, now that we are talking about it,
Yeah.
the absolute only
Yeah.
case, because like you get the Siri, like the voice plan included in the regular plan, yeah. So you can interface with Apple Music with your voice, which
Yeah.
I never do, but you know you can
Yeah.
do that. So the only case scenario for this kind of subscription is when you have a HomePod
Yes.
and not a single other Apple device. And you
Or
just want to use your HomePod to like play music or something.
or you are really heavily using Apple Music in your car. Then you probably most likely are also asking Siri for songs in your car because you don't want to get distracted while being on your phone and
Yeah, but if
driving.
you are using Siri in a car, you probably have like a tablet or a phone stand, right, in your car that you put your phone or tablet on. Let's say you have
Yeah.
like an iPad
Yeah, of
mini
course.
or something
Of
as like
course.
your navigation device and things like that.
Yes.
But then like imagine, I mean, I understand, yeah, of course, that like while you're driving, you can ask Siri to play something or whatever. But like with this subscription plan, you have no way to interface with the entire catalog in any other way than talking.
Yeah.
But like if you're in a car, the tablet is like right there, you know, it's like right there. So you can touch it, you know, when you're not driving, for example, you know, or when you can like set up a playlist to play while you're driving. So if you are using it just as a, you know,
Yeah.
it's very weird. It's very strange.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking also that what the hell is this?
And it isn't like cheap. It's like 50% of the price of the regular subscription.
Yep.
But also you're losing so much of the functionality of the service.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was like,
But
okay.
I don't know. There's definitely probably a segment out there that like, yeah, I just wanna come home, ask Siri like play some whatever like chill cooking
Mm-hmm.
cooking music while I'm prepping my meal or something,
Yeah,
and
definitely. I'm
maybe
probably not like the
going for a run, for example, like hey Siri, play like something something for running or something. And
I'm
that.
probably not the one to talk up because like I subscribe to Apple. Well, I get it cheap because I'm a student.
Hmm.
Um, but I basically never use it because I don't really have a time slot in my life when like music is a thing. I mean, maybe like a leisure thing, but like I
Yeah,
have other things to do
yeah.
as a leisure thing when I'm,
Hmm.
not working, for example, and I can't listen to music at work anymore because I have to be like talking to people and stuff. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
I
But
get
maybe
it.
there is like a tiny segment of the market that would appreciate this thing.
Yeah, the more I think about it, like it makes a little bit more sense, but still it doesn't make like for me I wouldn't get this at all any like under
Yeah.
any circumstance because I like to control my music because if I want to listen to something then I want to listen to something specific probably most likely and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Totally. Totally.
So yeah, I just thought about like okay, I use my AirPods very heavily in my gym.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just imagine like asking to change a song after every song pretty much if I want to change it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like what? In the middle of the gym, like you're like the one guy shouting at everybody, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, this doesn't make any.
I am a little bit curious, for example. Well, these are technicalities, I guess. That's something that would have to be like checked.
Yeah,
For example,
what
you
does the
say,
next button do? Yeah.
yeah, right, yeah. Like for example, if you're listening to a playlist which already has like
Hmm.
50 songs or something like that, you'll still
Yeah.
have, and you have a phone.
Yeah.
You'll still have the forward, backward, all these buttons in there. So you should be probably technically able to like skip a song, even if. Or would you
Yeah.
have to ask Siri to skip a song? That's even worse. That's like completely horrible.
I have no idea.
Okay, I have questions.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah, but Apple doesn't play something chill. Play more like this.
So it's a very HomePod like angle.
Yeah, I feel like also HomePod and maybe Apple CarPlay. I
Which
can
is appropriate considering that they announced a new HomePod as well.
yeah, yeah,
I guess segue, very natural segue to the next thing.
yes,
Let's get these small ones out of the way.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you? I see you have some memes lined up, so maybe
I
you can
mean,
take the lead.
no, I don't know. It's a small HomePod mini with three new colors:
Mhm.
blue, yellow, and orange.
Mhm.
That was the announcement.
Mhm.
Still 99, I feel like was the price, right?
Mhm. $99. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So about like 300 euros, probably in Europe.
yeah, I don't know. Is there? Yeah, where can you even
I don't
home?
know. Can you buy like
Yeah,
Ideal or
where can
something?
you ideal? I guess then or something.
Do they sell HomePods?
Minimite.
TV?
Oh, they do. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they
One.
do?
Yeah, 108 is the cheapest that you can get in.
Okay, so yeah,
Your
$100 plus minus.
yeah, your
Yeah.
favorite shop, by the way, also.
Yay, smart tech. Oh, they have low ratings. Good, as they should.
As they should. Yeah. But yeah, none of the big like any phone sellers technically like the
Mhm. Mhm.
operators the
Mhm.
so yeah 108 maybe the new color is more expensive who knows I don't know
That
But
would be
but yeah,
not unheard of, but still weird.
but
Well,
yeah, let's move on to some other stuff. HomePod done. Was there any other voice plan? HomePod, AirPods. We mentioned AirPods also.
they're all kind of like part of the same kind of thing.
Yeah, some music.
That was a little bit weird, like because the event was clearly about the Mac,
Yes.
but also
Yes.
AirPods and HomePod.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, maybe I mean new AirPods is kind of a big deal because they're very popular, like the base model of the AirPods. So yeah, I guess they had to put it somewhere. Would have been perfect to announce it like last month when they did the iPhone event.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, last month. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But it was all the Mac.
So the new MacBook Pro. Okay. I am a little bit disappointed that they didn't announce the Mac Mini with the M1, but I'm pretty sure that's coming next year.
Okay.
But holy, has this thing got some improvements? First up, I feel like the biggest, I some guy made like a space black or something, like a matte black MacBook Pro, which looks so good. Oh my
Must
god.
have been Marquez.
Yeah,
Under like a pen name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The screen. Where was the? Oh yeah. Okay. First of all, RIP touch bar, which is
another one in the long history of questionable hardware design choices that Apple sometimes makes and then tries to convince people that it's good.
Yeah. What the? Oh my god. This is so un-Apple. Basically, this whole event, like everything we have like made so far since 5 years. 2016 was the touch bar and the USB type C ports only and keyboard, and everything is gone right now. We have all the ports back. We have the no touch bar anymore. We have a thicker MacBook now, which was also like, what? Okay. And like everything basically is like, so it's not design first anymore. It's function first with this MacBook.
I have a theory why they're doing this. Well, there's always a chance that they, that they look at the feedback that they are getting from, because like, of course, when you implement something like, especially if you're Apple, if you implement something like a touch bar, if you did R&D and everything, like that it's coming in a certain number of future models already. Whether people like it, whether people don't like it, it doesn't matter because it's already like there.
Yeah.
But it's possible. Well, there's two options. First of all, one of the reasons maybe that they actually kind of like see the feedback that people give to touch bar, to what other people, to like the lack of ports and stuff, and they're like, okay, actually, yeah, this kind of makes sense, So we're gonna like pretend like we came up with it, but it's actually the people who were giving us feedback, they're right.
Yeah.
Or they still don't want to do these things, but maybe they feel like they can grow Mac's market share significantly with this new silicon. Because Mac has a very small market share compared to like Windows PCs.
True.
Whether they're good or bad, it doesn't matter,
Yes.
Because like the system is so closed, the market share of Macs is quite small.
Well, yeah. The entry price is also quite high, which if you look anything popular, it's gonna be
on Windows side, yeah, it's like potato like laptop, yeah.
Yeah, anything like anything really. It's gonna be like a cheap one. It's the most popular one, so that's absolutely one factor. Also, like Apple is like deciding no budget laptops. No.
But I guess I guess.
But there is there is no maybe.
I would say that the Mac Mini.
Yeah, technically I was also
budget.
Yeah, I was also thinking Mac Mini, but then it's like not a laptop also, but so it's like okay.
Because MacBook Air is like the cheapest laptop they sell right now,
Yep.
but it's not like cheap, you know?
Yep.
Like cheap laptop in the world of like Windows is, I don't know,
Yeah, 500.
300,
I would.
even, yeah,
I would.
even.
I don't know. I would say 500. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want
So that's double
to,
that.
I don't. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go cheaper. 300 is absolutely an option, but I would say 500 is where you want to start at least, maybe when you are buying a laptop. But I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about the function over design, because I feel like the engineers definitely knew what they were getting into designing this notch for the laptop, for the MacBook. What the hell? Like, this is, yes, okay. There's so many arguments on the internet why this is like, why Apple did this basically. First of all, I love everything about this display actually, because 120 hertz mini LED. It's 16 by 10, so it's like it's taller, and it's even a higher resolution also. And
Current MacBooks are also 16 by 10 already. They've been doing it for a while. They were the first one who started it.
Wait, are they?
Yeah. 2560 by 1600 pixels. It's like 1440p plus, basically, with extra vertical pixels.
Maybe.
Yeah. They're just continuing.
Wasn't there like I think 16 by 10? Okay, yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's there, but
that's actually one of the things that they did, which probably some people will be like, huh, that's kind of weird. You know, we've always been doing laptops as a 16 by 9 aspect ratio, so why change now? But this is like one of the things they did is actually like, yes.
Yeah. So okay, just to be completely like, 16 by 9 ends at the notch. So the notch area, the top bar, which is here, this is all extra. This is not like 16 by 10 is not right on the border of the display basically. So the top bar is just extra pixels basically on top of the 16 by 10. So which is really nice and really awesome. Okay, the notch. Yeah, if you have a lot of extensions going on the top bar, then the notch will interfere, especially on the 14-inch, because it's less. But still, I feel that this is a really good like compromise, but it looks bad. I don't know, to me this looks really bad. And the argument on the internet right now is basically some people are basically like, well, yeah, they will include Face ID in the next version and then it will be fine. And then I'm like, dude, but no, this is dumb, because if they wanted to include Face ID, then they would have included Face ID in this version already. What the hell? They wouldn't like this. So you're telling me that they wanted to put the placeholder there, basically, like.
It is dumb, but it's also something that they have done before. The 2019 MacBook Air, it was released with Intel chips, had like a fan arrangement, like the entire thermal system in it did not make any sense because nothing was connected to anything, which resulted in a lot of overheating issues with like i5 and i7 processors. But like it was clear at that point, like the next one after that was already the M1, which didn't have any fans and like any thermal basically, setup anyway. So yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying they haven't done. Yeah. They probably have done. Yeah, you're probably. Whoa, that I didn't know that actually. That's a good.
Yeah, it was a kind of a big deal because like people were like, well, obviously you want like the more powerful i5 or i7 processor on your computer, so you should go for that more expensive one. And like the $999 model was with i3, which was like useless.
Yeah.
But actually people started testing it, and like the i5 and i7 processors would overheat like crazy because like there was nothing to cool it. Like the fan was just like rotating, but nothing was
Mm-hmm.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
So you would throttle and all of those things, and yeah, and then the tech YouTubers were like, well, not tech YouTubers, but by that point everybody moved on except for like the people who make content around these things, testing different models and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, actually, you're probably better off getting the i3 because, at those high temperatures and high loads, i5 is kind of close, but it's also cheaper.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then next year they released the M1 MacBook Air,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
didn't have and probably still have some kind of heatsink, thing and
Oh
whatever.
yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there was no like active cooling. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, the ports are back also. By the way, the MagSafe. What the hell? This is so.
the MagSafe is back, yeah.
That's so on Apple. I don't know if they. I know they have done. Of course, they have done. They reversed, for example, the butterfly keyboard. They reversed that in 2018. They have gone back, yes, of course. But
Butterfly keyboard, MagSafe, touch bar.
yeah, touch bar, and now but this there's so many going backs basically, like the ports, the touch bar, what the hell? But even the MagSafe, which is weird, but yeah, why not? Sure. But by the way, yeah, you can't use your old MagSafe with the new MagSafe. It's a different connector. It's skinnier. But yeah, I'm really excited about this machine basically, and both like any of them really, either the Pro or the Max. So yeah, two new chips like the Max and the Pro, which are both like absolutely overkill for me, and I'm gonna buy them maybe in 3 years or something, when my Mac Mini is like finally like okay, or maybe even more.
You mean you're gonna buy this model in a few years?
Oh, or maybe the Mac Mini if they're gonna update the M1 Pro.
They have to, right? Like they have to.
Like
it's such a no-brainer thing to
yeah, because okay, it's at this point it's very clear to me that I feel like the Pro and the Max are enabling the ports basically also, because the controller was one of the bottlenecks, that you can't have even like 4 Thunderbolt ports in the MacBook.
But you still don't. You only have 3.
Yes, but they have like now HDMI also, so you can like technically 3 displays plus a TV, 4K TV or something, like you can hook up to this to the laptop, so it's like enabling way more bandwidth. Yes, and when it comes to the Mac Mini, I have really high hopes that it brings back also, I don't know, SD cards, USB, like the LAN port. Oh my god, the LAN port and the SD card. I want to have it on my Mac Mini.
Okay. I tuned out for a second. I was like, there's no LAN port in these new MacBooks.
Yeah, there is no. But yeah,
with the new Mac Mini, yeah, definitely.
On the if that would be happening, then yes, please.
I mean, it has to. They can't make like Pro, like Mac Pro, their only desktop computer I mean, they also have iMacs, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes you don't need a all-in-one. Many people probably don't want all-in-one, and also, I mean, speaking of probably, well, we're going ahead, but there'll probably be iMac Pro at some point eventually with the same chips and extra ports and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
They're slowly but surely continuing the.
Also, you can charge it faster, 50% in 30 minutes, which is like
probably, which also may be the reason why you can't use. Well, I mean, yeah, they're different sizes.
Yeah.
Why they made it so that you can't use the old MagSafe? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And have you seen the brick, the new MagSafe brick?
Mm-hmm.
The big one, I mean, MagSafe charger.
Yeah, the massive one that comes with the Max model.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Does it come with the laptop or does it? Is it? Oh, yeah, it's all.
Do we ship laptops now without a power adapter as well? Is the next step?
Maybe, I don't know. For some reason, in my mind, I feel like Apple is shipping like a standard one, like not like a super powerful one.
I think it depends
Because
on if you get the Max or the Pro.
because that's the thing with iPhones, right? You don't get the full highest speed charging that the phone enables with the standard.
Well, you don't get any charging anymore.
Well, yes, true, but you have.
But yes, they ship like the shitty one, yeah.
Yeah, they
Well, not the shittiest. Well, they ship. They used to.
yeah. But now they ship multiple ones, right? iPhone sure. Apple iPhone Type C chargers.
I have no idea what is happening with it. I just use my iPad Pro charger to charge my phone.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, why not?
I don't know if it's like the fastest way to charge, but yeah.
Yeah, Anyway, I was off topic. MagSafe, new MacBook. Yeah, it's so. Oh, okay. M1 Pro charger. This thing. Where is the brick? Where is it? Come on. Oh. Yes. Okay. All the materials are basically from the website, so there's no real life pictures, but
Yeah, they're not.
which is like unfortunate. But this is
Maybe next week.
this is basically a tall boy. It's a tall boy. Oh my god. But yeah, and this will, or maybe this. Oh, this is even the regular one. Anyway, yeah, just a new charger basically. So let's go here, MacBook Pro.
Of course, yeah. Why not? They redesigned the whole thing. I am not entirely sure. Like, it's kind of hard for me to like the marketing materials of the show. They're kind of hard for me to like imagine what it actually like. Feels like to hold and the carry and stuff. Because it looks boxier, sure.
Yeah, that's
But it doesn't look like that different from.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The old 16-inch design.
I mean, it's thicker and heavier. This has been confirmed already. But yeah, it's very un-Apple-like. I feel like. Oh my god, this charger is barely visible on my. What the hell? I'm changing pictures right now.
It's too white. It's too white.
Yeah, it's too white. Oh my god, I can't even show you. But yeah, $100 is this charger. 140 watts. Holy, this is a lot of juice. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited about this laptop because this gets so many things right in my mind that it's not even I have no jokes about this because yeah, this is all good basically. That's all I want from a laptop basically. Ports, power, display, battery, all awesome. Everything is awesome about this. Yeah. If it would be Mac Black, then that would be even better.
Matte Black.
That would be the nail. Yeah, a LAN port. I would still prefer a LAN port maybe, and like just a regular USB Type A port. That would be the perfect I/O for me also. But
I don't think that's ever happening.
yeah, that is absolutely not happening anymore because yeah, this was the ports that we get. I'm actually really surprised about this SD card because SD is basically dying
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many faster. CFast is one of the most popular like cards out there, and
Mm-hmm.
what's the other one? The CFast Express, something Express. Anyway, I'm not familiar with the video high end cards, but that is so on Apple again because Apple is the one like yeah we killed. What was the last port that they killed with ah. When they went to the Retina MacBooks, right?
No, I don't know. I wasn't following MacBooks at the time. Sorry.
They killed. Well, they killed the CD drive also, and that time there was something else also. Can't remember. Anyway. But yeah, Apple has been known for killing like slower ports in favor of new, faster, shiny ports because yeah, that's 2016, right? Type C port. Nobody basically was like adapting Type C ports at that time as fast as like Apple was like, okay, this is the only port. And what? Okay, wow, okay. And now we are like putting an older SD card port on it, which is so weird to me. Why not the highest end like CFast card and
Why not the 2.1 HDMI port?
yes, that was
If you're
yes
going to charge people like upwards of $2,000 for this device, may as well.
Absolutely, that was my other point. Yes, that I was like thinking, what was the other thing? Yeah, HDMI 2.0. Why? Yeah. HDMI 2.1 is already a thing in like consoles also, which cost like 500, 600.
And it would make sense if it's a 120 hertz refresh rate.
Yeah.
With a resolution of more or less 4K of the display.
Yeah.
4K 120, you know, that you can get on HDMI 2.1. I mean, it's the same idea as why didn't they put Face ID if they went, you know, ahead and added the notch. You know, it feels like a waste.
Yeah, especially the MacBooks cost this time $100 more than the previous MacBooks.
It costs what?
$100 US. The price.
Oh, really? Only $100?
Actually, yeah. That was also a little bit.
I feel like you get a lot for the extra $100 that you pay.
Absolutely. I am so down on the value side. Yes, absolutely. But this is a no-brainer. If I would be like heavily into like, I don't know, editing 4K or 8K videos, this would be absolutely the first computer that I would get.
Totally.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But come on.
I'm not gonna get one for myself. So speaking of, we have some prices also for Estonia available.
Oh.
So the $2,000 version, which is the 14-inch, M1 Pro, which by the way, gotta call them out, comes with a gimped CPU.
Oh yeah.
Only 8 cores compared to 10.
Yeah.
They continue to do this. It's kind of like how. Oh, it also comes with 2 fewer cores of GPU, huh?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have. I already like also because this is basically down to the manufacturing.
Yeah. But it's not ideal that they like do this, but
yeah,
I get it.
It's yeah.
So the gimped version that costs $2,000 costs 2,250 euros in Estonia. And the same base model of the 16-inch laptop, which by default comes with a full speed CPU and full speed GPU, so you get 2 extra cores on both, is 2,750, so 500 more. And the M1 Max powered 16-inch laptop that has the same 10-core CPU but 32-core GPU, so double the cores, you can acquire for the low price of 3,850 euros.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Nice. What site are you checking?
Ideal.
Oh, okay.
They have pre-orders available.
Wait, Ideal? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was checking also, but okay. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah.
So not cheap. So
definitely not cheap. Definitely.
No, absolutely.
You do get
not.
a lot for it, for the money. Is it a good value proposition? I mean, you always get the best value proposition with the cheapest products because, you know, so.
Yes.
Probably the M1 MacBook Air is still better value than
also
14-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro.
Yeah. Technically now you can get also like the 14-inch almost technically as the same spec as the 16-inch, which is a first time also. Yeah. But if you can like, because you can spec the same spec, right? With the 14, because the same chip,
you can even get the Pro, the 14-inch with Max chip, which Ideal does not have right now. So I'm not entirely sure where that's at.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
But you should be able to configure that as well.
Yeah. And at least they kept the space gray look.
And yeah, I'm actually just the 2 colors. Like,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everything Pro has to be boring looking, so that's like the idea.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about the naming? M1 Max, M1 Pro?
I don't really care.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I mean, I guess I didn't expect them to come up with different chips, with 2 different chips.
Yeah, that was the biggest surprise of this event.
In my mind, you know, the X was just a logical thing to do because it's familiar from the iPad Pro line, and you know. But since they went and made 2 new chips, I guess then you have to question like, what do you call them if not Pro and Max? And then like you already have Pro and Max in every other Apple, in literally. Not every, but most of the Apple product lines.
Yeah, and
so it's like fine.
Yeah, and if you go with M2, is the Max gonna be M3 then or something? I don't know.
Well, M2 is gonna be the next baseline chip. That's gonna come out next year.
But the Pro and the Max will be then M1.
M2 Pro and M2 Max. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're looking at. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah.
I don't know. I'm more of the fan, but like, yeah, I wouldn't like. Okay, if I would be in charge, I think I would just name. I wouldn't name the different chips different names. I think like M1 Max and M1 Pro, I would just go with something with the numbers, like I don't know, M2 and M3 maybe, I don't know.
But what would the next baseline be called then?
M1S. M1 Air.
Okay, then it would have to be like
Yeah,
M1 2021, M1
yeah,
2023.
which they have
Um,
done basically, like
I
MacBook
guess
also,
that
but
is fine. It's fine. It's gonna be
yeah,
there. It's gonna be M1, M2, M3 Pro, M3 Pro Max, oh, M3 Max.
yeah,
Wait until they announce the Mac Pro, which is gonna come with the M1 Pro Max,
yeah,
or as people say, maybe with multiple M1 Maxes.
yeah, yeah. Oh
We'll
my.
see. We'll see. Oh
Anyway,
yeah, I'm not interested. I'm not gonna buy something like that because yeah, I wouldn't be able to like you use this device to like the fullest of its potential,
mm-hmm,
and it still doesn't seem like it would stack up. Well, I mean, I guess we have to wait for benchmarks and other things like that, but it still doesn't seem like the GPU that they have, even in the max version, is still like quite on the same level
mm-hmm,
as laptop GPUs, like discrete GPUs from like Nvidia and AMD.
mm-hmm.
But so like as like a gaming angle,
Yeah,
so there will still be a cheaper way to get into laptop gaming than buying a Mac because there are people out there. But like for people out there who do buy the Macs for playing video games, the masochists out there,
yeah,
it's also good news because it's going to be quite capable,
and
which
one,
is so impressive. Like the integrated GPU that is probably going to be able to run most of the games that are available on Mac without any issues.
yeah, and 120 hertz refresh rate, very nice.
All
Oh,
the Minecrafts and Fortnites and stuff will run like a
yeah,
dream.
I don't know.
If you can spend 3,500
Yeah,
dollars on a device. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I think it's gonna be big. The only thing is that like, how I should put it. So it's clear to me that with this laptop they tried to take all the as many boxes as they could in terms of like what this laptop should be,
mm-hmm,
to like so that people wouldn't find anything to complain about, or anything big to complain about.
yeah, but uh,
So you would think that they would do that to like maybe invite more people to buy into the Mac system and
mm-hmm,
attract the biggest crowd. But at the same time, I feel like these Macs are gonna be used by the creatives and other professionals and like other industries. But like those industries are already kind of like not dominated by, but Mac is already very prominent in that industry, like in the professional industry already.
yep, yeah.
So are they actually going to attract many people?
Uh, do you
I
know?
don't know.
Yeah. Do you know what might help to attract a lot of people?
Mm.
The polishing cloth.
The polishing cloth, yeah, of course. It has to come with the device if you buy the new laptop, honestly.
Oh my god. Why? Why? Just why? Why do you need to wait? Why do you need the need of like announcing a polishing cloth? And
I will say, so in
and
terms of if I had to complain about some presentational things,
okay, yes.
I appreciate that they started to disclose which devices they compare
Oh
them to,
yes, absolutely.
but just the
Yes,
way they design the graphs
yes,
is just a very
uh,
nondescript. Like it doesn't say
yes,
anything.
yes. Exactly my thoughts. The biggest, what the hell is going on right now? Power consumption, Apple graph. I feel like the power consumption graph was the most like. Wait, what? Was it this one? It's all black. Oh, I can't open this. Oh, come on. Where is the? Oh my god. Oh, this one? Yes, I think. Hmm. Can I make this bigger somehow? Okay, this was basically all the people were like. Okay, yeah, relative performance, and yeah, this is not the one, but still, it's basically the same idea. There was a graph also here, like power performance. I think like performance or something, CPU performance or something like that. And okay, in what? In performance units or what? Because how do you measure performance? Like, okay, you wrote down the specific model. Yes, absolutely. That's a good indicator that you at least somewhat want to give some information, but you didn't give all the information anyway. What does that performance graph symbolize? And they didn't mention what tests, any tests, like in what how in what conditions, how and
Hmm.
what tests did they even run on these laptops,
Yeah,
basically.
I feel like I could have done better, especially if you're presenting
Yeah.
such. Well, they are gonna be niche devices at the end of the day.
Yes.
You know, if we're talking about how people usually buy cheaper laptops and Chromebooks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the mass market models that are Air and the 13-inch Pro. Although at this point I don't even know what the point of the. I guess we can. This is a conversation for another day. Like, what is
Mm-hmm.
the point of the 13-inch MacBook Pro with a base chip?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because yeah, it's just more expensive, but it doesn't really have any extra things to it. Um, but yeah, the presentational aspect of it is weird. I mean, at the end of the day, it still usually turns out that like what they're showing is kind of, reflective of reality
Yeah.
when people start actually testing these things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of funny. I kind of wish they kind of embraced this, the absurdity of this, and the next time they present graphs like this, they should just have all the curves in different directions.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, do you know what the rumor is about the upcoming Mac Pro, the tower computer, the big box?
Mm.
It will have, because this is like a technically like a scalable chip now, because they proved that you can have, like, yeah, it's you can
You can have a big ass chip.
biggest chip because of this. Yeah, so, and the rumor is Mac Pro will have 4 times the M1 Max chip. So four of these glued together, like one big mega chip technically, and that will be the Mac Pro
Mhm.
allegedly.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, that's holy. When that comes out, then that would be massive. The biggest chip ever, maybe? Who knows? Yeah. Also, Twitter and every outlet, Notchbook is also a trending keyword.
Not what?
Notchbook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's also something is going
I think
on.
it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't hate notches on the iPhones, and I think it's fine on the laptop as well.
yeah,
If they could like just,
yeah.
well, I mean, I'm not going to buy one of these machines, of course, but if they can bring some of these good changes to the Air,
Okay,
design-wise, I mean, not like, of course, not the performance-wise,
okay,
I would be interested, yeah.
okay.
And
Sure.
yeah.
But whence? Because the new chip, I feel like they kind of need whence pretty like circling air.
No. The next MacBook Air is not going to have the new chips. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
going to have a
Okay. Yeah.
10-15% more powerful version of M1, which they're gonna call M2.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be the same with iPhones. You have a whatever, and then
But
the next year they release a new one, which is like marginally more powerful and more efficient than the previous one. That's
yes.
just how it's going to go.
Yes. Agreed. But you mentioned you wanted some more ports.
Oh no, some of like the display.
Okay.
It's kind
Oh.
of fancy display to bring
Hmm.
up, but I feel like this is like one of the thing that you would bring over if
Hmm.
you can.
Hmm.
Lower resolution, the same as it is right now, like 2560 by 1600. You don't
Yep.
have to go higher than that for a
Yeah.
13-inch laptop.
Okay. Yeah.
Display,
Yep.
Sure, bring in the notch, I guess. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, whatever redesign they did for the actual chassis
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in more colors.
Yeah.
And the keyboard is basically the same. Function keys, all of that is basically already there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have a winner. With
Also.
M2, it's going to be like a certain percentage
Yeah.
faster, more efficient, whatever, than M1. And yeah, because
Okay.
like those are the laptops that are like, really
Mm-hmm.
going to like disrupt markets, because
Yeah.
those are the laptops that people are going to buy. The proportion is probably MacBook Airs compared to like 16-inch MacBook Pro sold is probably you can't even like compare
Mm-hmm.
the two.
Okay.
But this laptop is probably gonna make some waves in like sort of like the industry, the tech industry, like discourse. The
uh,
same way as M1 did,
yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. This is gonna be one of my friends even like, okay, yeah, time to order a new MacBook. He had like one of my very good friends was basically like, okay, time for a new upgrade. Although I didn't like expect like to upgrade, or that I didn't like really need to upgrade, but as soon as he saw this and like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna order one. He had like a 2017 fully max spec, and he does video production.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and he's gonna go for a MacBook now. Yeah,
It's gonna be good. I don't think it's going to be quite as earth-shattering in terms of like power to power consumption ratio, because these
maybe,
GPUs and
yeah,
CPUs will have to be getting power from somewhere, and they're
yeah,
sure as hell will have to use more power than M1
but yeah,
laptops.
yeah, but
Like when M1 came out, and
mm-hmm,
this was like the big thing about them, is that
yeah,
they are powerful and they draw like very
yeah,
little power.
yes, exactly. That's the biggest like headline is like how efficient they are, basically, like how much performance per watt you can get out of
Hmm.
these machines, which is like
Hmm.
absolutely out of this world. And
But I
yeah,
have full confidence that they will deliver on that. Maybe, I mean, I guess it depends on benchmarks, on programs that you use, whether they're ported on the ARM or not, all these different things. But they have been doing it for such a long time, they have been making laptops that work the same way, plugged in and unplugged for how long? So
uh
they have been doing this with
yeah,
Intel processors, they're gonna be doing this now. So yeah, they're gonna deliver on that.
mm-hmm,
And this is what they do. We start to see more laptops on Windows running, like Windows and Intel. Yeah, I think it's mostly Intel right now, where
yeah,
manufacturers are trying to make it so that like you don't lose performance while unplugged, but then your battery gets nuked completely.
yeah, exactly. And oh yeah, okay, final question: why can't you not polish with the polishing cloth the iPhone 5s and the previous ones?
That
What?
is, yeah.
Why? Okay. You took this time to list out every single iPhone and didn't mention all the iPhones.
Does it list the very first iPad?
No.
Starting from fifth generation as well. So same
Yes.
question applies to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. That's what.
early iPads.
Yes. But they include the very first Apple Watch for some reason.
Well, I mean, that is significantly newer device, but
Well,
but yeah.
yeah, but
And they also include all the minis, iPad minis,
yeah, and the,
which is also, I mean, yeah,
even the
iPad mini is also.
Pro Display XDR, they felt the need to include this also, and
I love it.
also the iPod Shuffle, also the fourth generation iPod Shuffle.
No, really? They put iPod Shuffle? Okay, then there's no excuse why there is no iPhones all the way to iPhone
This is
3G.
this what? Okay, all the MacBooks from where? From 2012 is the oldest one here. MacBook Pro Retina 2012 to 2015.
Okay.
But not prior.
Okay. There has to be a very very clear and justified reason.
This is, yeah, anyway.
Probably the intern responsible for this just get tired.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Made with soft, non-abrasive material, the polishing cloth cleans any Apple display, including nano-texture glass, safely and effectively. Yes. At this point, why are they not like selling some kind of a fluid, like screen cleaner thing? I don't know.
Well, because in all the attack manuals, they recommend you not to use any liquids on your display.
Okay, yeah, true. You will get
Which is it's very difficult to clean your display. Well, I mean, depends on how dirty your display is, but like if you have any kind of like smudge on it, it's very difficult to clean without any kind of like. I just use the display cleaning like wet wipes basically. It's fine. I never had any issues.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of issues, do you have an issue with the price or not? Just fine.
I don't have an issue with price because I'm not going to buy one.
Yeah, same here. But
it is very expensive though, like starting from $2,000 and slash 2,200 euros for the like nerfed version, and like 2,500 plus for the actual like full experience is a lot. But you get.
Melissa Mendes is saying iPhone 5s will be ruined now.
It will just fall apart into like the tiniest components the moment you touch it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, how about the pricing on the polishing cloth?
$20 for a Get out of here. I mean, it's just a cloth.
And I showed this to a friend and and she was like, "What?" Okay.
Like it's a cloth.
Yeah, exactly. And I was
like a.
And I was basically like, "No, this is not the craziest thing Apple has ever made." And then I showed her basically the wheels. Do you know how the
wheels? The Mac, was it the Mac Pro wheels?
Yes.
The $1,000 wheels, yeah.
$700.
$700 wheels, yeah. It's wheels.
4
wheels,
metal and rubber wheels. $700 US.
We can also put the Pro Display XDR stand into that exact category.
Yeah, but
what, $1,000 stand?
Yeah, at least that has some kind of a cool mechanism that is very smooth and maybe took a long time to engineer and stuff. But
the
wheels.
The $400 Magic, it's significantly less absurd, but still kind of an overpriced thing.
Yeah? Which one?
Still, to this day, the Magic Keyboard that they have for the iPads.
Oh,
the iPad Pro
yeah, that's also, yeah. That's also one huge, where is it? Blah, 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 iPad.
Not as absurd as 4 wheels for 700, but still quite overpriced.
Yeah, Magic Keyboard for the Smartfolio. It's the
but about the price, I don't know. I mean, you're overpaying for something only when you buy something, and then you feel like you pay too much for it. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, like the M1 Air in Estonia when I was buying it was 1,150 euros or something like that. All said and done. And I haven't felt a single like moment that I overpaid for it, so it's good value. But I feel like people who are going to be buying and using these laptops for work or whatever, for many of them probably it doesn't really matter how much it costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of people who buy these things will probably use them for work, making money. So it's like an investment that will pay for itself at some point. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
guess.
excited about the tech, and also considering how many different new and also new old things they brought back or brought in into this model, it makes me kind of excited about what they will sort of like trickle down to the next MacBook Air.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, is it going to have a mini LED display? It
Yes.
probably should. Is it
Yeah.
going to have a high refresh rate display?
If
Probably should.
and if in not in the very next model, the model after that.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
that these things are gonna
Yeah, yeah.
1080p camera probably gonna be in the next MacBook Air, I would
Probably.
imagine.
Probably. Yeah.
It's not as exciting, I guess, as the new display, but still,
Mm-hmm.
because they always do that. They always bring the newer features down to
Yes.
less expensive models.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's why I'm excited because yeah, I'm the fucking hustler because yeah, I buy everything used and that's my time to shine when they finally the used ones hit the market. Anyway,
hmm
yeah, and awesome, just awesome. I don't know.
I mean, okay, let's roll back the. I mean, actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like to
Yeah,
mm, to buy like used high tech devices. It's kind of like I don't know. I
yeah, yeah,
feel
yeah.
for the peace of mind, it's kind of like I paid whatever amount of money I paid, and at least if if something isn't
Oh,
working according to specifications, I have somewhere to
mm-hmm.
somewhere
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
But like if somebody offered me, let's say I don't know,
Oh, I'm
the
not.
2800 Pro, let's say what was it? What was the price? What was the price in Estonia? Let me see. Like
Uh,
not the gimped one, but like the good one.
the
2750
yeah,
for
something.
the
Yeah.
full powered M1 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody offered me that for 50% off,
Oh,
and
dude.
if it was like previously
No,
used,
no, nobody's gonna. Yeah, Max really held their
yeah,
hold their
yeah,
value.
yeah.
So
But if
50.
somebody buys it and they're like, oh no, I got a different keyboard, so I'll sell it for 50% off.
Oh, not gonna happen. But yeah, no, I'm not absolutely not saying buying used is for everybody. Absolutely not. So a lot, most people like somewhere where they can yell at 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 some person because they're
It's not even
because yeah,
about that, but
yeah,
it's also about like sometimes
the
if you buy
warranty,
something you mm, no,
right?
yeah, no, no, sure, yeah, I guess, but it's
Yeah.
more that like you're probably gonna be checking the product you're buying from someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's not immediately obvious if there is something wrong with it or not. Not
Yes.
everybody also discloses these things upfront.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm sure
Absolutely.
like when you got your iPad and you probably, were told that it has this like, the crack that you
Yep.
can barely see and all that.
Yep.
But not everybody is like this honest about these things.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like
Oh.
then spending is because yeah, as you said, probably it's not gonna be 50% off. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be, cheaper than the asking price, but still quite significant investment. And then for that, then to have problems, it's like, ugh, okay.
Yeah. 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 Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But
And then
I.
like if you buy new,
Mm-hmm.
you have only yourself to blame if you like mishandle your thing and it breaks or whatever.
Yes.
And considering that the M1 MacBook Airs in general don't have any moving parts anymore,
Mm-hmm.
very unlikely for something to break, other than like hard drive or like something.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Because I I I think of myself like as a like I know to ask the right questions pretty much, and it
Yeah.
usually like yes, of course I have bought also like stuffs that basically I discover some kind of a flaw afterwards, and it's like okay,
Yeah.
I need to fix this or I need to deal with this basically, but and it's not even usable, but
Yeah.
at the same time I paid way less than I basically like this thing is ever worth. So
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's
Oh yeah,
fine.
if you get a deal like that, like a
Yeah.
ridiculously, like a clearance sale deal,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I.
that's good.
Yeah. For example, I bought like
Hmm.
headphones, like Jaybirds, that the guy said, I don't have the charger. I have no idea what this, if they turn on or if they work at all, basically. And I took the risk, like, because I had the charger for this very specific Jaybird headphone thing, and uh, it was like 10 euros, and it turned out, yeah, this is completely dead, even with the charger. And I was like, okay, yeah, 10 euros down the drain because these are completely broken and cannot be used. And
Hmm.
but it was 10 euros, so I didn't feel like that bad. But yeah, so anyway, you win some, you lose some. Mostly I have won so many times, then
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit of a gamble, I guess, every
yeah,
time,
yeah,
right?
of course.
I had issues with some brand new things as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I have seen so many things broken straight from the box, basically. Like, yeah,
And
it's
like I know myself quite like we had these like mini gates with like Apple devices as well when people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna unpack my new iPad and it's like a little bit curved," and like it shouldn't be curved, but Apple will tell you that
yeah,
it's according to like whatever factory standard allowed curvature or whatever, but like it
yeah,
shouldn't be curved
yeah,
unless it's curved by design, you know, especially with the new like well new current
yeah,
Apple design language.
yeah.
Like it's all flat and it's very easy to see like even the slightest. I was going crazy over my iPad for a while as well because it was around that time when people were reporting like bending iPad Pros.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2018 was the first one that had the new design.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like, is it or am I crazy? Is my brain because it's so flat that like it kind of makes it feel like it's curved, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, exactly.
so that also can happen. Green screens, green tinted iPhone 12 screens, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blooming
Yeah,
issues on the iPad Pro M1 with the new display.
yep.
Yeah, I mean things like that happen, and like sometimes they get fixed,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they don't. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I want colorful. So my dream MacBook Air
Okay. Yes. Yes, please.
is gonna be released next year, probably sometime around
Mm-hmm.
maybe like spring would be a good time to release it.
Especially now that you know what Apple is basically capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hear
So
it.
M2 chip,
Yeah.
it will realistically be maybe like 10 to 15% more powerful.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's fine, it's already plenty powerful, so,
Yeah.
it's fine. Um, um, uh, well, the redesigned chassis,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard for me to say if I like this one or not because it's kind of hard to tell what exactly like looks and feels like.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look that different to me, honestly, so it's fine. That, in more colors, similar to like the iMac redesign that they did.
Okay.
I would totally get myself like a purple or orange laptop, honestly.
Okay. Wow.
Um,
Purple.
yeah, or blue. Well, blue isn't kind of boring. Purple, yeah. If they had like the saturated version of the colors, like the backside of the iMacs, definitely looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and out of the new things that they added, maybe. Well, if they're gonna keep it thin, so probably not HDMI, probably
Mm-hmm.
not a card reader. So the ports is kind of like, I don't feel like they're gonna bring many ports, or if at all, um, to the MacBook Air, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
two Thunderbolt ports, make them on either side, so one port on one side and one on the other.
Oh.
So then you have
Camera.
flexibility,
Yeah.
and also add MagSafe as well.
Oh yeah.
So that this way you can use, both ports for whatever you want to use them for, and then charge with MagSafe at the same time. Probably wouldn't be that expensive to do that, honestly. Keep the headphone jack, and also bring in the display.
Yeah.
That would be like the ideal. Bring in the display
Okay.
with the notch, with high refresh rate, lower resolution, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It can be the same as right now. It would probably have to be a little bit higher because the display would be bigger. Or alternatively, they would make the laptop smaller.
Yeah.
I think I would prefer it to be, yeah, the laptop would be the same size and the display would be a little bit bigger.
Okay.
And then maybe it would be more expensive than it is right now.
Maybe. I feel like the biggest cost, like up, is mini LED, right? Probably.
Yeah.
This will drive the cost up a little bit. I feel like.
Okay, then if you are going to raise the price, which they might, although I mean I don't know. I mean it would also be weird because like you get so much more with this MacBook Pro for
Yeah.
$100 more, you know.
Yes.
So if you translate that into Air and they just bring in the display and everything else is the same,
True.
and they raise the price by $100, it's like, okay, well, where's the value, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Choices.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's very modest list of requests.
I mean-
I'm very satisfied with my with
Yeah,
my laptop
because
as is.
a modest guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm basically in the same camp. I don't edit that much videos anyway on my, because yeah, the M1 Mac Mini right now for me is, oh yeah, it's basically also like a little bit more ports, like the LAN port and some Type-C ports, maybe more a little bit, maybe one Type-C port more, because right now if I want to have, because my display is already taking up one Type-C port already, and yeah, if I want to capture something with a Type-C cable, then it's like, okay, I'm already out of Type-C ports because there are only two, and yeah, two
Okay.
Type-C ports, LAN port, and a space gray finish.
Wait, what? There's a space gray finish for the Mac Mini.
Mac
There's
Mini.
no space gray finish for the Mac Mini?
Yeah, there's
It
no.
only comes in a single color?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I do like the like classical uncolored aluminum that, you know, this is like the classic Apple or like color scheme with the
Yep.
black keyboard.
Yep.
If I had to be like greedy, maybe raise the SSD size perhaps. Although they already did that, so they wouldn't do that.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good point also, yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, for my Mac Mini I doubled the RAM and doubled the SSD also. So
I also don't feel like they would make 16 the default either.
yeah.
So yeah, and I feel like 256 for the base storage is gonna be for a while.
Maybe.
With the base on the 13-inch MacBook Pro, if they continue to make it.
I think
Maybe they could.
yeah, we'll see. Okay.
But I think if they do like do this, and you know, because like if they don't bring in, if they only just redesign it, but it still looks the same from the front, you know, with the same like square display and chunky bezels, I don't think I'm gonna bother, you know, to get one just because of the colors and the new processor.
Yeah.
But I do think that if they do bring these new things, and I do want to get one, I will get the 16 gigabyte version just for the like future, you know. So I wouldn't get a new laptop for like 4 or 5 years after that.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we?
But I mean, Apple stuff is always the most exciting, you know, years and years after. You know, when you upgrade from like 3-4-year-old device to a new one.
Yes.
That's like when you get like the value.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the coverage of these things. And some channels like the big YouTubers bought like every possible iteration of these things. So they will be comparing and contrasting.
Yeah,
probably some issues will happen along the line.
Exactly.
Along the way.
I'm guessing also, like, even Linus Tech Tips was like, okay, we're gonna buy every configuration.
Yeah, I watched the video with Anthony. Yeah, he's like the
Yeah, yeah,
well, he's
yeah.
like the Linux guy,
Well,
but
yeah,
he's also kind of an Apple
yeah,
person,
he's
sort of.
also, yeah, but he's both. I feel like also, yeah. So
Yeah, even he didn't have anything like super negative to say about this thing, so
I
or
mean,
about not the thing, but like the presentation.
yeah,
So yeah.
if there is not like a huge negative side to these things, then yeah, then that's how it is. It's all positive, pretty much.
Good for them.
But yeah, okay. If there would be like a Type A port on the Mac, then that would be
Type A. Wait, what
that would be the
do the Type A ports have like
well,
high speed transfer rates like Type C have?
uh
Type C is just a
yeah,
connector, right? Like the
yes,
insides have
yes,
nothing to do with the speed, right?
yes,
Or like the port doesn't have anything to do with the
yes.
speed.
There even the Type C port can be also to USB 2 to USB
Yeah.
2.0 speeds.
Yeah.
It exists, yes.
So it can be like USB 4, but also like a chunky large port. Or whatever. What number are we on with USB?
USB 4, yeah.
USB 4, yeah. So it can be like a chunky input, but also high speeds of USB 4, yeah. Okay, maybe, yeah.
Yes, technically, but it makes sense to go with the Type C port because then you can also technically, if you want to make like a Thunderbolt port, which uses also the Type C port, you can in future models you can implement like Thunderbolt also, which has.
We're also on the Thunderbolt 4 as well at this point.
Yes, also Thunderbolt 4, yeah. Well, yeah, they basically are very similar at this point, USB 4 and Type C, but the Type C, the Thunderbolt feature. Well, it's Intel. Intel owns the Thunderbolt.
Well, do they though? Because like they specifically said that the new MacBooks are Thunderbolt 4 compatible.
Well, yeah.
I thought Thunderbolt 3 was like some kind of Intel's own.
Well,
thing.
yeah. I think they gave up finally the licensing deal because the licensing deal expired or something, and that's why USB 4 license something specifications. Yeah, but it was made by Intel, technically.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, I don't know what else we can talk about these things. Hard to talk about them because nobody has them anymore.
Yeah.
I saw one person who randomly has a unit and did unboxing video of. It looks good. They were like comparing to what it looks like from the front.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just some random leaked unboxing thing.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the...
I have no idea.
Okay.
And then like I think if you go to like you'll find it because other content creators also picked up on it because this was the only piece of like real world evidence that they had because nobody got their own models yet. So everybody started making videos about it. It looks good.
Yes, cheap.
Okay.
I mean, you may feel better or worse about it whether you like, the notch or not. But to me, it's like fine. If it doesn't, it will of course interfere with content in full screen mode. That is like the only thing that I don't use full screen mode very often for any apps, but technically it will because full screen mode removes the what's it called? The Mac, like the status bar, the control thing from the top.
Top
it just
bar.
It just hides it. So technically, it would
interfere. But yeah. All right, let's move on to meme break. Yes, this made me laugh this week. I don't know. Are you?
Oh my god, wait, what? Is it an actual human mouth? It looks kind of creepy.
Yes.
Also, I'm familiar. Is it some kind of car manufacturer?
Yes.
Okay. That looks like a car logo.
Yes, it is. That's a fun fact. I think that's the cheapest car that you can buy technically.
Okay.
New, maybe. Okay, maybe in Estonia. I mean, from like a local Estonian dealer at least. Yeah, but I don't know. This maybe also this. I don't know. It's not that funny, but yeah. So it's Halloween and autumn and so yeah. So this is the mood right now, basically.
Oh yeah, our Christmas
And
tree near our house started to glow. This is like when the holiday season
mm-hmm,
officially appears. We have like a random tree just on the street.
mm-hmm,
It's not like a fern tree. It's just like a random ass tree that is covered in like lights. And at some point during autumn, they like start lighting it up during evenings.
mm-hmm.
So that's when when the holiday season actually is started.
Okay. Yeah. Also, Lotus Film. Good morning. So Dacia Spring.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, Dacia Spring is cheap and good car as much as you can buy new Lada Granta with 6,500 in Russia. Yeah, in Russia, but what about Estonia? You can't buy a Lada here, but I think the Dacia is the cheapest car you can buy in Estonia. But yeah, not saying anything about the build quality or what you will get about this car because I have no idea because I have never driven a Dacia. I'm just saying it's the cheapest car. Yeah, but yes, and we will get to a car topic very soon because I bought the car. Lotus Film also.
They're tuning in at
Cheapest
the right
electric
time.
car. Dacia Spring is cheapest electric car. Really? Okay. I have to Google that also, but so yeah, this meme also because you have probably read already, but yeah. So
I haven't.
yes.
What is that?
Yeah. For the year 2014? 24?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah. Wholesome.
Ah, yeah. Cricket paste. That sounds good.
I don't know.
We do need to eat more crickets because they're nutritional
Yeah.
and
Right?
cheap
Yeah.
and in abundance.
Yeah. That's the year 2040 that we will that's I don't have any more. Okay, let's move on to
Yeah, let's move on to the car because my food is gonna arrive in about 20 minutes.
Okay. I bought this car. It's good and it's black and it's full of tech. And if you want to know where to get your car for very cheap, then this is the site.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe because this is an auction site for salvaged cars. So they will have some kind of a fault usually. So you can see like some are completely crashed. Some have some kind of a electronical issue. Some cars have no issues even. I talked to the guys and I was wondering like, okay, do you have like cars technically that have nothing? So for example, this is I need to give me 1 second here. Here's another electric car, Peugeot Ion 2011. This is an auction. Oh, this website is horrible because it's not very responsive in terms of like adjusting but the Peugeot is right now like 3,100 is the best offer so far, and it goes for 2 days, 16 hours, 18 minutes. So it's a very weird auction site because technically if this time runs out and the highest bidder is like, for example, this 3,100 euros, he's automatically not the winner,
Okay.
because this auction site is a very weird, has a very weird system in terms of like the guy who runs the auction will call every single guy or girl who bought who basically made an offer for this car. So you can you can see all the offers here. Damn it. Give me one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see all the offers here. Like so all the people here basically made an offer, and the guy will call every single person here who made the offer, and that's what happened also to with me and my car basically. And so even though the last number is shown up here, this is not the final price. So
Okay.
yeah,
Interesting. Seems a lot of work for the person selling.
Yes, exactly. This is so much work because they're not selling like okay. Yeah, this site is very basic and very non-user friendly also. But they have a lot of cars every day. So they're taking pictures. They don't have even time to fully out like list all the flaws and all the mistakes that the car has basically. Yeah, and I will get to my Nissan also, but yeah, so basically this is where the place where I got one, and they will list a very, very similar car to mine actually in 1 week or something, because I even saw like basically the exact same car also is upcoming in their auction, and they told me that there's another one, but it will be like 2 weeks or something. They will list it also here. So okay, my car. This is a Nissan Leaf 2018, 40 kilowatts, 40 kilowatt hour battery for 15,000 euros. So the cheapest one from Auto24, the website where the biggest car selling website in Estonia, is the cheapest one was for 18,000, basically for the same thing.
Okay.
So it was a Nissan Leaf also. And it's gone, by the way, also. So this is the old one, the ugly one, I feel like, because not a fan of the looks. But yeah. And the cheapest one right now is 22,000. So basically it has way more extras. It has the N connector, whatever it is. But yeah, this body, the newer body, which is like from 2018, is like right now 22,000. And so
that sounds good.
Yes, and it has a flaw. My flaw of my car is front bumper. This thing, it has a hole in it.
Okay.
It wasn't an accident, so yeah, that's why it was cheap. And honestly, well, yeah, this is like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, to replace the bumper, maybe 200 euros, 300 euros, something. And yes, the battery, a Lotus film is pointing out the battery must be good, because the battery is absolutely the biggest cost of an electric car. And if the battery is bad, then the car is bad, basically. The battery is, not the best. 83% is basically the battery health for like an iPhone, right? So as an iPhone is also like 82%. Not like completely horrible, but not the best also. Okay, Nissan 4X electric Lotus film is, so he is looking for good owner for his cars. The guy on the website? Yeah, probably, yeah. So
It's like when you are giving away or selling a pet animal. Basically.
Yeah.
like a kitten.
Okay, my first. So I have had the car for a week now,
Uh-huh.
and it's it's the future. I don't know. I've been okay for okay. Technically, I've been starting to. I wanted to buy an electric car. Well, okay. The first thought I got was like 7 years ago, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, they're too expensive anyway. I don't even want to look basically. So 5 years ago, I was like, okay, I will look, and I will keep some tabs open to see what kind of cars there are out there.
Mm-hmm.
That was 5 years ago, and basically now it's mm, okay. 1 second, please.
It's happening. Okay, Siim has some construction-related issues. I wish I could contribute to this topic of discussion because I have absolutely no interest in cars of any kind. Right now, in my life, there's very little commuting and very little transportation happening since I live like 3 minutes away from work and also from the center of like Tartu, so yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a good deal. Just to replace a bumper, and it's basically new. Or as good as new. Alright, I hope everybody's doing well. Let me tune into YouTube in case somebody is actually here. Uh, yeah, like a cat. Yeah, Steam adopted a car. Usually adoption also is... Well, actually, you do have to pay something to, like an animal shelter to adopt an animal, but definitely not 15,000 euros. How many M1 Max MacBooks you can buy for 15,000 euros? That sounds like an investment.
I am really sorry about that. Yes.
Yeah, I told
Okay.
people that
Yeah.
you have some
So
construction-related issue. And well, Mr. Finn was
yeah.
asking what color car I would buy. I assume I would buy, probably, yeah, because the question came in.
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it. How about?
I feel like hmm, I don't know. I feel like dark colors are kind of the way to go for cars.
Hmm.
Darkish colors, yeah. So black is always looks nice.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. I'm not a huge fan of like black color in you know,
Hmm.
in like tech and like okay, consumer electronics, you know. For example, I
Ooh.
don't know. I'm the kind of person who would buy like a crimson red stand mixer or something. You know, like those KitchenAid stand mixers.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
buy the red one right away.
Yeah.
Not even gonna look at the white one or the black one. But a car, I feel like yeah, black is good.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Mm, like a good dark blue.
Yeah. Lotus Film has a black VW Golf. Always dirty. Yeah. Yeah. Black.
Well, isn't it every color? I mean, you can get a brown car or something. Maybe you will, but like
Brown.
cars get dirty.
Yeah, brown. Brown is really rare in cars. Very,
Yeah.
very super
It
rare.
also, yeah, it's like a driving turd.
Mm, yeah, but yeah, I'm in the same camp. Like I like also like a Volkswagen Golf. This is also like very similar to this, the Nissan Leaf, in terms of
Mm.
like size. It's like a rather small car, but yeah, gray is good also. Yeah, yeah,
Gray, yeah, like a dark gray, then maybe.
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
one huge negative side about this car, the seat edges are green, which I'm not a fan of.
Okay. Like what kind of green?
Not a good green. I feel it's Oh, maybe I can.
Like a swampy colored green.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Ooh, it's Ella, because okay, Ella Port was the one who sold me my Nissan Leaf.
I feel like if you're buying a car, you either go black
Yes, this is the
or hot pink. There's nothing in between. You either go crazy or just get a black one.
yeah, 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 yeah. So this is
You can buy a permanent black marker. Mm.
yeah, and my friends told
You
me
just
also,
like paint over.
yeah, you can paint leather apparently, which I was not aware of actually. But yeah, this is what this thing looks basically. Well, this is the like some other car that Eleport is saying is selling right now. I guess, or is it? Oh yeah, this was an auction also, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it ended somewhere. I don't know. Oh, Barenbakum, yeah, 16,000. Yeah, some auction. You have to look at auctions if we want to get a good. So Siim, you adopted a car. Yeah. Yes, I have vaccine. Green is good. Light brown with big box. You can buy permanent black marker. Yeah, black marker. Yeah. Yeah. Well, black is my absolutely number one color for like this type of car. Also, like yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, my first impression for the week is basically like, oh my god, this thing has everything in it. Basically, the touchscreen is from 2005 maybe.
The touchscreen is the new OLED switch just mounted into the.
Oh my god, this thing! Yeah, I'm showing the touchscreen on the screen, and I'm not happy about how it looks and how big it is and how um, 10, 15 years ago the icons look and the UI looks basically. It's very like 10 plus years ago, basically. But in terms of technology, this car has everything basically. Like the next step would be yeah, this drives itself, but it's not that. Like it has active cruise control, so it follow like if you can engage the cruise control, so it will brake when the car in front of you brakes and accelerates when the car in front of you accelerates also. So it's like it has even that. So I was like very surprised. It has like a SIM card in it. You can connect to the internet and has Apple CarPlay and everything. But the touchscreen is just last gen. It's like, well, like 3 generations old or something like that. I don't know. Do you have automatic lights? I believe so, and because I saw an A on the light thing, but I have not tested yet if it has automatic lights.
Mm-hmm.
But the strangest part is it doesn't have a rain sensor to automatically wipe the rain away. But it has everything else pretty much. Switch on full light and low light on driving. Yeah, I haven't driven this car at night that much even. Yeah, just only like under a week basically. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's great. I have those. Yeah, I believe you do. Yeah, the Golf is absolutely a really great sized good car. Yeah, especially in a black. Why not? Sure. Yeah, I have to find a way to color the seats. The swampy, poisony green, I'm not a fan of. Absolutely. I have to fix the bumper.
Oh, this looks more like lime. I mean, maybe the picture. This looks more like
Yeah,
lime
this is a
green to
very
me.
tuned picture also. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But maybe there's some other car here. Anyhow, I don't know. This was steering wheel warming. Yes, it has also a steering wheel. It warms the steering wheel also in the winter times. It even has that. So I was like, what? It has keyless entry. Also, you don't have to like it senses when you come up to the car and push the a lever to get in. It has that. It has what does it have? It has so many things. But yeah, this is probably not the most exciting thing to you, but yeah, the battery is another problem. But to me, I'm not driving that much out of Pärnu anyway, so I feel like it has a range of around 200 kilometers, I think, because yes, again, only 1 week. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't even charged it past 80%, because that's what you do also in an electric car, as you do with an iPhone. You ideally keep it between 20 and 80%, and that's how the battery stays for longer, for good, basically. Anyway, I won't bore you with all the settings that this car has, but okay, I want to show you.
You should.
Okay. I want to
continue the stream for another hour.
Yeah.
Just you talking about the car.
Does it focus? These are the icons. Can you see the icons on the touchscreen?
It does look a little bit like
Oh, come here.
PSP icons or something.
Yeah, something like that, right? Oh, why is it so dark? The brightness went down. What the hell?
Interesting.
But yeah, this is my biggest, basically my biggest, very very PSP or something. Yeah, exactly. The icons. But yeah, and it has like a 360 camera. It has like all the sensors, like with a parking, and oh my god. Anyway,
That's cool.
I was so surprised. I didn't expect so many features, but yeah, I'm very happy with this car. Anyway, that's it about my car. And
so you're selling your old car then, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan. And oh yeah, and my car, €2.70 for a full tank of gas at my mom's place, where they have solar panels. And for a regular house, it would be like 3.7 euros for a full tank of gas. Well, full tank of electricity. So
you save a lot, probably.
That is very cheap. But yeah, these are the prices after the electricity prices have gone up.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, electricity is also crazy expensive right now. Well, not crazy, but compared to what it was, it's like some kind of a 30% more or something like that right now. Yeah. How many kilometers it has been driven? 180,000. I don't like touchscreens in a car. Buttons are the best. Yeah, it can be navigated with buttons and with a touchscreen, both basically. So it has you can charge it at night. Yeah. The plan is to charge it at night when the electricity is the cheapest, and that's the plan. Someday we will have €0 electricity price. Yes, if you have solar panels on your roof, and you will produce your own electricity, then we will have €0 electricity price. Yep, that's the plan. Anyway, Kyrylo, the light is getting dimmer.
I know, it's getting darker.
Yeah.
We've already been going on for a while.
Negative.
Close to like 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's end it here, right? Grid price is someday €0. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, if we have to produce our own electricity, I feel that that's the way to go. All right. Shall we end it here?
Yeah, I
Is
think
this
so.
it? Yeah.
This was light on the news.
Yeah, light on the news, but thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
These are the impressions of our newly announced Apple stuff and the car. And yeah, the birthday boy is.
It's been like a week at this point.
Yeah, well, it's the birthday week, right? So
Yeah.
So
And yeah, next weekend. Next weekend. Next weekend I am available.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna see you again next week. Probably at the end of the week.
At the end of what?
At the end of the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right.
Thanks everyone.
Keep on hustling. Get your own really cheap electric car, and yeah. Peace.
Yeah. Bye, Lotus Film.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
And see you next time.